All right. Let's talk about curing allergies. Allergies come out easy. That's the thing you have to know about them. So it may not be that difficult. And you may have some killer allergies, but you will find I had a killer allergy and I cured it. It wasn't that hard to cure it. Once I realized what it was and found it and took it out. Now, if you haven't done lesson 1, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. So one thing I would suggest is before you watch this movie, you do lesson 1, okay? And then you come back here and you can, hear more about allergies. But that's up to you. Hey, go ahead and watch this if you want to. So, what I see with people curing allergies is that some people seem to use what they learn here to control their allergies. Like there's a girl in there, you can see her picture, she was like 11, and she actually invented a protocol to cure her allergy. And, gives the protocol in her cure show. I don't exactly remember what her allergy was offhand, but whatever it was, she came up with this thing. However, the idea with allergies is not so much to have a protocol so that when the allergy hits, you take it out. The idea is to have the allergy never be there anymore. I mean, to just take it out permanently so that it's gone and you're not allergic. Now, one thing that you have to be aware of with allergies is that some allergies are actually, they're not really allergies. They mean something. For example, if you find there are a lot of foods you can't eat, you're not allergic to the food. You have an allergic reaction, like you eat these foods and you get a headache, or you eat these foods and you get a runny nose, or whatever it is. You are not allergic to them. Technically speaking, you have something wrong with you that's physical. It's like see, the allergies, when we take out hay fever, for example, hay fever is not physical. I mean, okay, I need to backtrack here. I got to simplify this for you, okay? Because this is getting too complicated. This is weird and strange, and I'm speaking a different language than the one you understand. Okay, I use the word physical entirely differently from the way you use it. And no matter how weird and strange and ridiculous this is and that it couldn't possibly cure anything, if you want to cure your allergies, you're going to have to do this. So you don't have to believe in it, but you have to, if you do it, the allergy will come out and you'll believe in it later. Okay, after you can believe in it after you cure the allergy, that's fine. But you're going to have to at least believe in it enough to do it. Or at least, suspend your disbelief and do it. Or you're not going to cure your allergy and you'll have to keep taking the medication. What can I tell you, Like there's a woman who donates $20 a month or something to us and has been for the last 6 years because she was paying that for her allergy medication. So since she no longer needs the allergy medication, she donates the money to this. She figured, she might as well do a mitzvah for other people who would like to cure their allergies by enabling them to find out about it, which is what we use the money for. Most of the money that comes in here is used to, tell people this exists. So, okay, that being said, if you're deficient in magnesium, I once did this actually, okay? I was deficient in something, and I used the skill that you're going to learn when you start doing this. Like if you listen to a lot of cure shows and you imitate what the people are doing, and you notice there are cure shows that say, these are good shows to get started on because these people never did this before and they just came in and cured it just like that. Wham! And you hear their allergy disappearing on the air. I mean, allergies come out like in a minute. They're gone, okay? So, anyway, I used the skill to take the thing out, and I got another symptom that was a lot worse because the deficiency, it was a vitamin, it was a mineral deficiency actually. I can't remember, I think it might have been a deficiency of calcium or magnesium or something. And whatever it was, when I took it out, the deficiency just got worse and worse, and I got the most awful leg cramps. That's what it was. The second symptom, I don't know if I remember what the first symptom was, but the second one was leg cramps. Oh my God. And I'd wake up in the middle of the night, with a Charlie horse, and I was just dying, I didn't know what to do about it. And I should have been using the skill to find out what supplement to boost, which you can also do with this, You don't have to only use it to cure things. You can also use it to know things. Sometimes it's good to just know things, to find things out. So I'll tell you a little story about an allergy that I cured, okay? I am Cure Zero in the Cure Drive. I cured 2 kinds of herpes, HSV 1 and 2. I had both lip and genital, okay? Now, I didn't realize it, but I also had an allergy. And several years, I cured my herpes in 1993, and several years later, it was winter of 96, and I was getting lip cracks, terrible lip cracks on the corners of my mouth. And people said to me, you haven't cured your HSV1 because that's HSV1. Those lip cracks they're a symptom of HSV1, herpes simplex virus number 1. And I believed them. And one night it was freezing. I was in Philadelphia. I'm in Florida now. This is a wildlife preserve in Florida where I'm talking to you from. But I was in Florida. I was in Philadelphia. It was freezing. It was February or something. And I was walking around. I just left a friend's house. And I had the most awful cracks in the cold weather. They really started in the cold weather. And I just said, I got so angry. I just said, I'm going to take these out, and I started checking myself for herpes, and I kept testing. I had no herpes, and I said, but I have to have herpes because this is caused by herpes, and I can't find it, And see, what you're going to be told, okay, when you start doing this, is there are these 2 lists. Like, pretend there are 2 pieces of paper in my hand. As a matter of fact, see this book? This is a book that is about how to do this stuff, and you can get this right on this page probably. And in the book there are these 2 lists here. See, here's the list of pathologies. It's in you print this out. It's online, And there's the list of pathologies. Here's the list of bodies. And basically what you do is you take the pathologies out of the bodies, and once you have the bodies free of pathologies, then you take out the allergy, okay? That's how you do it. So I was walking around and I did all this, and I could not find any herpes in any of the bodies. Couldn't find it. So I said, oh God, I was so angry about it. And this little voice, like God answers you when you get mad sometimes, when you get mad at her, Is God a man or a woman, Try to figure that one out. Anyway, to whoever God was, I got this little message, like, check for allergies. So I checked, and it was an allergy. The lip cracks were caused by an allergy to fruit pectin. I took it out, and they felt better immediately, and the next morning the lip cracks were basically gone. And I went downstairs and ate a pineapple to check whether it was actually cured. And I didn't get any more lip cracks. I never had them again. It was over and out. So that's probably enough for you to hear about allergies for this particular time. Just go cure them, okay? They come out pretty easy.